Hello YouTube, my name is Paul, hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to another Spotlight video. The Spotlight shines on a SEGA Mega Drive shooter, which is I think the third one I've done now, and there's not many shooters on the PAL SEGA Mega Drive. The game I've chosen for today is Fire Shark, which I first played last night. First time I actually got around to giving it a go, and I thought it was an absolutely fantastic game. Obviously it reminds me a bit of Flying Shark. I'm sure there's another game I've got on a Mega Drive identical to this, in terms of how it looks. But all the enemies seem to just be on the ground and not in the air. But the game was originally released in the arcades by Towerplan, who've actually done the conversion for the Mega Drive as well. When looking at the arcade version against the Mega Drive version, they've done a bloody good job. The game comes complete, or my copy does anyway, with manual and cartridge in decent condition. I think there's some water damage to my sleeve. And the game can go for up to £30 nowadays at auction. Obviously right now prices fluctuate wildly, but the two I've seen at auction have gone for around 30 quid. So it's quite impressive really. It's probably doubled in value in the last 5 years, because it never used to be an expensive game. So yeah, but the game was called Same 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 in Japan, which I'm sure is a song by Paul McCartney. I'm called Fire Shark in Europe, and I'm pretty sure it's called Fire Shark in North America. Yeah, it was. So it was released in those 3 regions. Now the Japanese version didn't have an easy mode, whereas the European version, or PAL version, does. Magazines generally gave it good reviews. There was one magazine gave it 90, that was CVG, so it was an absolutely fantastic game. So it was a little bit easy on easy, as you would expect really, but quite difficult when you played it on medium. And sort of an aggregate score really from, if you go onto Sega Retro, which is a fantastic resource site for Sega, gave it an average 71%. I thought it was really good, but yeah, there was criticism around it being a little bit easy and probably dated for 1990. Bearing in mind Flying Shark, which is kind of similar to it, came out sort of 3 or 4 years before. I thought it was a cracking game anyway. There's not really too much to go on really, not really too much more I can say, but I want to try and go for every Mega Drive shooter in the power regions, which is probably less than 20. But yeah, let's crack on with the game, see what it's like. See you in a minute. So welcome to Fire Shark. I've just had a quick go. I've got to say I didn't get very far at all. A bit embarrassing really. So what I'll do is I'll get this counter down to 0. We'll crack on. Nice little title screen there of your biplane. Assume that's called a biplane. Let's crack on. So you've got the options there and start. So we just go straight to start. You can increase the difficulty to either medium or hard, I think. Let's check it out. Yeah, there you go. Rapid. Let's turn rapid on. Let's give it a go. It saves me pushing a flipping button every 5 seconds. Or every second, or how slow I am, I don't know. Just rambling on. Let's crack on. As you can see, just like Flying Shark. Those little green dudes down there, pointing their way forward. Right, a bit easier. Keep your finger on the button. Right, as you can see, your details are there on the right hand side. Got the high score, your score, difficulty mode. Power-ups just below there. Got one power-up so far within the old power bar. And below that you've got the amount of bombs you got and your lives. You start off with 2 lives. You get a life after 70,000 points. You can pick up extra lives throughout the game. Not doing too bad, but yeah, the thing about this game, all you're doing really is dodging and weaving those bullets and planes. That's it. That is all you're doing, really. I like this game though, I do like these kinds of games. Loved Banshee on the Amiga. Love Flying Shark on Spectrum. Trying to avoid that green power up there because I don't like that weapon at all. It's quite funny how some shoot 'em ups use these kind of like colour codes for their weapons. Even Battle Squadron, they use the same sort of thing on that. Truxton. Yeah, I do like this game. A bit frantic at times, which is what you'd expect. What's going on? Not much slowdown, which is great. Graphics are very kind of functional, really. Nothing to shout out about. And that's the weapon I love. It's like a friggin' wall. Oh yeah. Now that, when it's kind of boosted right up, is brilliant. It reminds me a lot of Truxton, especially when you get the next level. Not doing too bad at the minute. I think my highest score is about 305,000. Something like that. I can get to level 4, maybe 5, I can't remember. All looks a bloody same. Extra bomb, obviously the more bomb or less bombs you use, the more points you get at the end of the stage. This fucker's going to do my head in now. One down. These things always come in pairs though, don't they? Oh yeah. Little fuckaroo. The extra life come up soon. There's not much variety in, obviously, terms of the gameplay. It's very, very samey. But the environments do change a little bit. Well, there we go. It's the end of stage 1. I'm not quite sure how many stages there are in this game, actually. 20,000 point bonus. So what if the bombs are a multiplier? Extra life. And off we go again. I do like the music in this game as well. Reminds me a lot of Truxton. Not doing too badly. Plenty of turrets, plenty of tanks, plenty of lightning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just bonuses, that's all they are really. Yeah, again, I've never read the instructions. Just crack on with the game. Seems pretty straightforward. I don't really want that blue thing. I'm not sure what the blue thing does, actually, to be honest. I think it's just your standard bullets, which might be handy here. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah, oh, you bastard. Hesitated. Yeah, that's the bullet spray. I do need that, actually. What a twat. It's doing so well. Works better with these bigger planes, these bullets. Unfortunately, now I'm down to the sort of basic power-ups. It's a shame. Never mind. I'll probably just play this game the once and then call it a day. Depends how quickly I die. Currently on about 8 minutes of gameplay at the minute. So yeah, probably just a one game, one playthrough. Shit! Hey, you might get 2 at this rate. Bit embarrassing, Paul. At least get a high score. Come on. Piss poor weapon this is. Oh, what's going on? At least we made it to C. That's a good start. Sometimes you can see the odd baddie kind of trying to swim to shore. Some nice little touches in the game, really. Tends to be a familiar pattern. You'll get speed, you'll get power-ups, and you'll get speed and more power-ups. Every now and then you'll get a change of weapon type. Bloody hell, what's going on? Been hit from behind. Not good. You may get a couple of goes here from me, I think. I think I'm not doing very well at the minute. But this is like a little time limited power up here. You can see I'm maxed out. What the fuck got me from behind before? Cheeky bastards. And those bloody power ups, they do tend to move around a bit, don't they? We've got the high score, so that saves a bit of embarrassment. You never know, I might make it. Get another life at some point. Don't want that bloody thing. Ah, it's pretty quite useful here actually. Yeah, quite. Sometimes they are quite useful actually, placed in the right places, but sometimes they're not. Could do with an extra life, really. Yeah, you can see why some magazines didn't give this like 90%. Kind of stuck with 60s, really, 60-65% scores. Because every level is much the same. Yeah, some nice little touches there with the animation on the ground. Off that twat there, ain't got a clue what he's doing. Yeah, I reckon the bomb's a multiplier. Not quite sure what that's all about. I'll do a change in this weapon in a minute because they're useless against these waves of planes. Love these ships. Ah, that was close. I didn't know what the hell I was doing there. Sometimes you can get a bit confused where your plane is. So much going on at once. Stage 3 anyway, if you hadn't noticed. Pretty much the same as stage 2. Stage 1, fucking hell. It's close. Ah, it's more like it. Cuts the enemy right down, doesn't it? Awesome. One more power up and I'll have these laser beams coming out of every flipping part of my ship. Oh. Ah, fucking hell. Because I already have the blue weapon, it just gives you an extra 5,000 points. Right. Let's not continue. There we go, going to continue anyway then, okay. Don't want to do that, but we'll just stick with it. A bit rusty this morning, what's going on, Paul? What's going on? Oh, fuck off! I'm not doing very well at all there. Need some speed up, I think. The plane's a bit too slow. Got a nice range, this weapon though. It does clear out quite a few enemies. bit saucy, ain't you, mate, eh? Yeah, it's starting to get a bit more intense now. Any swimmers? Oh, there's a swimmer there, look, right under my plane. No one dreaming that. Does he actually make it to shore? Haha, he's just quite random, isn't it? Is he going to go? No, it stops. Right, stage 4. I don't think I've ever been off stage 4. Apparently you can quite easily beat this game with 1 life. I suppose once you know what all the levels look like, it shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, you get planes coming from behind in a minute, which is a little bit naughty. Some of the sprites are pretty big and pretty cool. Nice bit of detail on them. Yeah, it's about as far as I've got, I think. Thought that stupid weapon. Worst thing is, those bloody power-ups tend to go straight in your path if you're not careful. Without you even wanting to pick it up. Oh my god! Why did I do that? Pete's sake. Nice big explosions. The typical Mega Drive noise. Oh my god. Oh my god! This is supposed to be easy. I'm really crap at shoot 'em ups, I tell you. I remember beating Truxton back in the day, and nowadays I can't even get off the first stage. You bastard. There's not many shooters, is there, on the PAL regions, unfortunately. I will continue. Last go. But yeah, there's not many shoot 'em ups, is there? I think Zero Wing's another one I want to get to play, because that's quite a good game. Obviously Thunder Force 4. Haven't played that before. Yeah. There's so many Japanese shooters that it's unbelievable. Even Slapfight. I didn't realise Slapfight got a release on the Mega Drive. Bloody expensive game though. Whoa! What's going on? There they are, the fuckers from behind. If I actually concentrate, I'll probably do quite well. Need the speed, need the speed. That's it. That's close. I can't think what the other game is called that's like this. It's weird because you get no planes in it, everything's on the ground. But it's identical looking. No, we're gonna pick that up. Maybe I should pick it up. Shit! Die, you fucker! Yeah, I don't think I've been off this level before. Nice bit of colour there, a bit of blue and brown. Hey. That's it. On to stage 5. And an extra life. Check this out then. First time. Well, for me anyway. Got to change his poxy weapons. It's rubbish. Whoa, get out of it. That's more like it. Oh, laser beams. If I had the maxed out version of this, I'd be untouchable. So it sort of like goes out from every angle and follows the enemy around. It's quite clever, really. Which reminds me a lot of the Truxton weapon. No, 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 no! Getting a bit frantic now. Little reflexes can't keep up. Come on! Ooh. Go on, you, go away! Actually, I might have you. Come here. Bonus points. What's going on? Got to have my game face on now, I tell you, because it's getting bloody hard. Like fucking things from behind. I tell you, what are they doing? Yeah. Not doing too bad. I'm impressing myself here. No concentration tongue coming out there. Better put it back in. Hopefully get a good bonus on this level. What the fucking hell? I'm going to get a good bonus now. I've used the bombs up. I think I might try and play this game to completion one day. I don't think it'd be too bad to complete it on a easy level. Got to be near the end now, surely. There we go. I'm impressed. Impressed. I actually beat the high score that I just set myself. This is miles easier than the other Flying Shark clone that I can't think of the name of, because that is rock hard. Hasn't got weapons like this. It's just bullets. I do like sheer chaos in this game though. Yep, beating my own high score, so that's brilliant. Not sure what's going on with the old flickering sound effects there. Getting my bloody eyes in. Come on now, and yeah, more points. The more points, the merrier. It's got a bloody moving house, what the hell that was. Fucking chaos. Go on. If I just concentrated in the first place, I'd have been doing really well by now. No, fuck off! Jesus! Chaos! What's going on with those bloody... What the hell's going on with that? What funky effect going on there? Steer clear of that bloody thing. Oh, fuck off, man! Ah, mind you, I've got like 400 lives here. Might do alright. Got my fucking shit weapon again. Yep, it's going a bit wild. Well, you'd be on to some massive scores if you actually got the bonuses and hardly used any bombs. You'd be doing alright. Need that speed really. Playing's a bit slow. What the hell's that? Oh my god. I think that thing's gonna be a death for me. Was almost fatal. Steer clear of that thing for a minute. Son of a bitch. The annoying thing is having to go back and do this bit again. I'll just get stuck back into that plane myself. Yeah, I think it's a personal best score, 330,000. Not bad at all. Wrap it out. He's something a bit more substantial than this bloody pea shooter. Go away! Jesus Christ! Right, concentration! Concentration, you bastard! Tough old bitch this, isn't it? Hey, have it. Still floating though, still flying, isn't it? He's done it. Oh yeah. So that massive plane hurls towards the flipping base. Didn't get much of a bonus there, did I? Right, stage 7. What will stage 7 bring? More of the same? More death and destruction? That sign say leans. Weird. How similar does that tune sound to Truxton? We're still surviving. Bloody thumb's getting sore though. Red! Come back, Red! You cannot beat Red. $400,000. Wow, that is a high score. Ah, you bastard. Trying to remember where these things come from. I have a tendency to stay at the bottom of the screen, which is probably not very clever. Oh, enough! Good! Thank God for that. Well, I think I'm going to play this game some more. So let's conclude, so I can crack on and give it another go. See you in a bit. Yeah, so in summary then, it's a cracking little game. I really enjoyed this game, to be honest. I'm not very good at shooting games, or shoot 'em up, so playing this game, I find that it's not that difficult actually. I quite enjoy that. So I always have a tendency to kind of lose concentration when I play these games. Don't know why. I'm kind of moving around the screen dodging bullets, and all of a sudden you get a bit complacent, and for some reason I always seem to chase bullets, which is bloody stupid really. But I really enjoy this game. I find Flying Shark very difficult, and I find a game that I can't remember the name of on the Mega Drive similar to this very difficult, so it makes a change that this is quite straightforward really, and quite enjoyable. And there are elements of it which are very similar to Truxton, especially the weapon systems. And one of those particular weapons, anything that just walks into it, or flies into it, or whatever you bloody do with it, dies. It's bloody brilliant. Yeah, cracking little game, certainly one I would recommend. I probably would pick it up quite soon, to be honest, because the prices seem to be going up and up and up. But I want to cover off quite a few Mega Drive games like I mentioned before. Games like Hellfire. Is it called Hellfire? Is it Philios? There's loads and loads of shooters I haven't actually ever played. So one of the benefits of doing these Spotlight videos, it gets me to play these bloody games. And they are fantastic as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'll see you guys again real soon. So take care and bye for now.